Svitlana and the Golden Thread, a story about the depths that shines from within. Long ago, in a small workshop with wooden window sills and the scent of freshly pressed fabric, there lived a girl. There, she learned to listen not only to words but to the pauses between them. She learned to notice when a thread lay smooth and when it trembled. She learned to feel the fabric, remembers the hands that touch it. She wore a simple light apron. It seemed to speak for her. I am useful. I am needed. I serve. Through the open door of the workshop, the road could be seen, and one day the road whispered, "It is time." She stepped out, not knowing that she was carrying with her the most important thing, a thin golden thread that lived deep inside. The first path, the world of speed. The world greeted her with office whirls, numbers and deadlines. It was fast, and she was deep. She heard people, she saw when words did not match the eyes. She could be a bridge between those who did not understand one another. But spreadsheets did not need depth, they needed speed. And one day she was quietly dismissed. You are too slow. You don't fit in. Those words became the first knot on her golden thread. A tightness appeared in her right side, as if she were holding something too heavy. The second path, motherhood. She became a mother. The apron returned, now as a symbol of care. Here her depths became a gift. She felt her child even before words were spoken. She could soothe with a single touch. But when the child grew older, the world asked again, "Who are you beyond this role?" And she did not know the answer. The third path, the sweet workshop. She opened a small confectionery workshop. It was quiet there, just her, the fruity sweetness in the air, and a plump three-layered cat watching silently, as if her inner intuition had taken form in that creature, whose very presence asked, "Do you truly want to be here?" She wrapped candies as if placing a piece of her soul into each one. She hid her golden thread inside the sweets, beneath the wrappers. But something shifted. The product grew heavier. Her eyes lost their depths. Her skin grew dull faster than it should have. A pain beneath her right shoulder blade rose to her temple, as if her body were whispering, "You are carrying what is not yours again." The fourth path, shining for others. She began helping others, associations, projects, support. Svitlana was devoted. She was not afraid to take responsibility. She guided the paths of others, but people remained silent in return, waiting for something. She was being pulled into a system where it mattered to buy cheaper and sell higher, more, faster. Her own light grew quieter. The thread tangled in other people's stories, and the faithful pain remained on the right side of her body, beginning beneath the shoulder blade and pressing into her head. This lasted for several years, without rules, without advice, without plans, only pain, first as an enemy, then as an ally. It taught her to pause, to see her own value in every path she had walked. And she realized these were not mistakes, they were patterns, and through them ran one golden thread: her depth of vision, her ability to hear between words, her light that does not require haste. The woman understood. She had never been slow. She had been precise. In that moment, her long-time teacher, the pain in her right side, grew quieter. Her inhale became deeper, her exhale longer. The first fairy tale. One day her child asked a question that could not be answered by logic. She did not search for a formula. She wrote a story about golden boundaries, about a light that does not shout, about the truth that depth is strength. And as she wrote, the golden thread was no longer hidden. For the first time, it sounded clearly, gently, without pressure. She stepped into the world with a straight back. For the first time, without the apron, people came not for a product, not for a role, but for the light, for the field that was born beside her. She did not become loud, she did not become elegant, but she became a quiet guide between depth and form, between the inner and the visible, between what hurts and what heals. And the golden thread no longer tangled. It shone, even if it could not be seen from afar. And if you ever feel that you do not fit the speed of the world, perhaps you are simply holding your golden thread.